Micah here with Doggone Amazing, and I'm here to discuss all of our training tools. I have all of the tools that we use out in front of us, minus treats, which are definitely something we use too, and I'm gonna explain them to you. So this is something called a dominant dog collar that we use. It's basically a cloth choke chain. It is something that we use. Comes in a variety of sizes, and you hook a leash to it right here, and this is how you control your dog. So that's one of the tools we use. This is a martingale. Again, this is a huge one. They come in a variety of sizes. You hook a leash right here, and that's the martingale. This is a prong collar, and I'm sure you have seen these before. The fit of this is very, very important, as are the fit of all the other collars. And these three collars are what we would use for any on-leash walking. So the prong collar, even though it looks a little scary, is actually one of the nicest training tools you want to put on your dog's neck. The one that I sell and use is a German steel, and it has this trachea plate, so it goes right over the trachea, and it's actually designed to distribute pressure around the neck, away from the vital organs up here. And when you hook a leash to it, it just distributes the pressure evenly. So the way that we use all of these on-leash tools are just to teach your dog how to respond to gentle pressure on their neck. So there's no jerking and popping. It's just gently guiding the dog into the way you want them to go. So that's how we use those on-leash tools. This is also a slip lead. It's another great tool. It's one of my favorite leashes. I'm sure you've seen these at vet hospitals and whatnot. You just put it around the dog's neck. This one has a little locking system so it doesn't fall off the dog. And you have a collar and a leash in one. So this is a great tool. We do use these for a lot of dogs also. And that is, again, everything that we would use for on-leash. So if you are looking for any help with walking your dog, or jumping on people at your house and greeting people nicely, or anything that you need to control your dog on leash, basically, these are the four tools that we use the most of. And of course, a regular leash hooked to these collars. So that's our on-leash thing. And then this is our remote collar that we use for off-leash training. So basically the way this works, especially after we've done on-leash training, it's the very similar pressure. This is just a wireless way to communicate with your dog. So gone are the old school shock collar days. First of all, those tools just don't exist anymore. But the way that we use this is on a very, very low level for the dog. We call it their working dog level. And it's just a really low stimulus on the dog's neck to get their attention. It's very similar to any of these other tools pressure-wise. So what I mean by that is if you're guiding a dog in a certain way and he feels pressure on his neck, when he comes towards you, the pressure goes away. That's really simply it. So whether you're doing on-leash training or off-leash training, all of these tools are what we use. We use the remote collar as just a very low level stimulus. As I said earlier, there's no jerking or popping on these. It's just gently to guide the dog into coming back to you or staying with you. The remote collar is probably one of our most popular training tools because it has a half-mile range, it's waterproof, it goes through windows, walls, and doors. So you really have reliable recall regardless of your distraction or where you are with the remote collar training system. So those are really all the tools that we use and that we like the dogs to participate in before they come to any of our boarding or daycare programs. And that's it. That's about our tools. And thank you so much for visiting the website. And call us or email if you have any questions.